Verse 23 of the book of Genesis. Sarah's death and burial. Let's get into this. Sarah lived 127 years. These were the years of the life of Sarah. So Sarah died in Kirjatha Arba, that is Hebron, in the land of Canaan, and Abraham came to mourn for Sarah and to weep for her. Verse 3, Then Abraham stood up from before his dead and spoke to the sons of Heth, saying, I am a foreigner and a sojourner among you. Give me property for a burial place among you, that I may bury my dead out of my sight. And the sons of Heth answered Abraham, saying to him, Hear us, my lord, you are a mighty prince among us. Bury your dead in the choicest of our burial places. None of us will withhold from you his burial place, that you may bury your dead. Verse 7, Then Abraham stood up and bowed himself to the people of the land and the sons of Heth. And he spoke with them, saying, If it's your wish that I bury my dead out of my sight, hear me and meet with Ephraim, the son of Zohar, for me. Verse 9, That he may give me the cave of Machpelah, which he has, which is at the end of the field. Let him give it to me at the full price as property for a burial place among you. Now Ephraim dwelt among the sons of Heth, and Ephraim and Hittite answered Abraham in the presence of the son of Heth, all who entered at the gate of his city, saying, No, my lord, hear me. I give you the field and the cave that is in it. I give it to you in the presence of the sons of my people. I give it to you. Bury your dead. Verse 12, Then Abraham bowed himself before the people of the land. And he spoke to Ephraim in the hearing of the people of the land, saying, If you will give it, please hear me. I will give you money for the field. Take it from me, and I will bury my dead there. And Ephraim answered Abraham, saying to him, My lord, listen to me. The land is worth 400 shekels of silver. What is that between you and me? So bury your dead. Verse 16, And Abraham listened to Ephraim, and Abraham weighed out the silver, and Ephraim, which he had named in the hearing of the sons of Heth, 400 shekels of silver, currency of the merchants. So the field of Ephraim, which was in Machpelah, which was before Mamre, the field and the cave which was in it, and all the trees that were in the field which were within the surrounding borders were deeded to Abraham as a possession in the presence of the sons of Heth before all who went in and the gate of his city. And after this, Abraham buried Sarah his wife in the cave of the field of the Machpelah, before Mamre, that is Hebron, in the land of Canaan. So the field and the cave that is in it were deeded to Abraham by the sons of Heth, and property for a burial place. And that is it for chapter 23. So in chapter 23, we see straight off that Sarah has finally died at the age of 127 years old. And they are in a place, and I really can't pronounce pretty much all of those names of that place and those people. But Abraham buries her there. He buys the land, and I know that that's some sort of significance that he didn't want it for free. It sounds to me, so he paid for it, and that is it for Sarah. Now Abraham is alone, and he would be about 135 or so years old, to the best of my knowledge. So now we will move on to chapter 24 coming up, and we're going to start talking about Isaac now, Abraham's son. And we will read all about Isaac in chapter 24 and beyond. And before we close, let's go back quickly to before chapter 23 started, the family of Nahor, and we read in there about the birth of Rebekah right there. Well, Rebekah will be one of Isaac's wives. I do believe that name jumped out at me as I read it. I think this is going to be the beloved wife of Isaac. So can't wait to find out about that and refresh my memory on that. So we will start chapter 24 in our next video. So I hope you enjoyed this. And if you did, please give me a great big thumbs up and like and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next video reading the book of Genesis. Thanks for watching. God bless.